Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be episode 5 of the Road to Shaesthetics journey. I am feeling a lot better. I was a little under the weather. I think it was just allergies, honestly, but I am feeling a lot better. I did take a couple of days off just to kind of just give my body a break. I mean, I've been working really hard, and it's always important to just listen to your body and rest when you need to. And that's what I did. And I had a really great leg workout recently. I did mostly volume, and I did take it a little bit easy weight-wise, but overall I felt great, and I am really enjoying this journey so far, and I'm just really excited to see what the end results are going to be. And I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with it. You know, I'm not putting too much stress on my body or being really hard on myself or being super strict with what I eat or anything like that. It's just making changes and having fun while doing so, and really just enjoying the journey. You know, I don't believe in a right or wrong way of doing things. As long as you're doing what makes you happy training wise and you're not under stress mentally or physically, then just keep doing what you're doing. You know, everything that works for you is what's gonna be best. So I've said this numerous times, but there's so many different ways to train, and not one way of training is the best way to train. Like, what works for me isn't going to work for everyone, and what works for other people isn't going to work for me. So, I mean, it's just really about figuring out what works best for you, sticking to it, being consistent, being happy, and just having fun. Like, this is not supposed to be something that is, you know, hard or like a burden or like just anything that you dread or anything. It's supposed to be something that you enjoy. Also, I got a ton of questions asking where I got this shirt, and this is the one time I'm honestly going to say I have no idea, you guys. I literally have had it like for years, and I found it, and it just so happened to be like the perfect color that matched with Reaction Nutrition, which is the company I just got sponsored by, and I don't know, it's just kind of meant to be, and I'm really happy. But I did cut it myself. It's not a crop top. I do cut all of my shirts, and I do get a lot of questions asking how I cut them, and honestly, you guys, it's super simple, but maybe I can do a video like showing you guys. I literally pretty much just estimate like where it needs to be cut, just because I know my body pretty well by now, and I just cut it at the bottom, and sometimes I cut the sleeves, and then I end up like tying it either in a knot or with a hair tie. But I do like tighter shirts just because I like the way like my waist looks like that. I don't like shirts that kind of like, I don't really like shirts that like grunge up or like fold, and like, I don't know. I'm very picky with like the way clothing feels on me. So yeah, but maybe I can show you guys a video of me cutting some shirts. I do it in like literally 5 seconds by now. But yeah. I also really just wanted to take a second to truly thank you guys. I'm at like 26K now on Instagram, and then I'm like at, I want to say, almost 4,000 on here, which is even more crazy because I really haven't been on YouTube that long, and I don't have that many videos. So I really just appreciate y'all's support and encouragement, and the fact that you guys want to follow my journey just makes me so happy. But it's even more crazy to me because less than a year ago, I met Danae. It was in June. It was actually on my 18th birthday. I met Danae, who is one of Nikki Blackadder's best friends, and at the time she had only like 25,000 followers on Instagram, and I only had like maybe 1,500. And I remember she followed me on Instagram after we met, and I remember I was with my mom at the mall, and I was freaking out because I was like, Mom, like, do you know how many followers she has? Like, that she followed me. Like, I was just so like stoked and excited, and now it's like less than a year later and I'm there, and it doesn't even feel like real. It doesn't even feel like that many. I don't know, but I don't know. My point is, like, I'm just so like amazed at everyone and all of y'all support. Like, it just genuinely makes me happy to see so much positivity, and so many people just like lifting each other up. Like, I love it. And also, like, kind of makes me sad in a way because I'll get messages from girls and they'll be like, you probably won't see this, or I don't expect you to reply, but you know, and they'll ask me some questions and stuff, and that makes me sad because it just shows that like so many women, or like not women, but like fitness people, like don't really get the time. I know they're busy, they don't get the time to really interact with their followers and take the time to respond to them. And honestly, I hated that feeling. Like, I hated like wanting to reach out to one of the people that inspire me and knowing that they're just not going to respond. And I've never had someone that like really inspires me respond back to me, which it sucks, you know. So I want to always make sure that no matter how many followers I get in the future, like I will always take the time to try my best to respond back to everyone. You know, it might not always be right away, but you know, the reason that I'm doing this is not for myself. It's not to gain followers. It's not to, you know, it's not to be selfish or for myself. Like, I genuinely do this because it's for you guys. I do this because I want to help other people. I want to help girls, you know, feel better about themselves and not feel so insecure and just love themselves and love each other and empower one another. Like, that's why I do everything that I do. It's never been about me. It's literally just been so that I can hopefully help someone else reach their goals and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Sorry for my little ramble, but that's just how I feel. So that's why I really do always take the time to get back to you guys and interact with you guys, because you guys are not like fans to me or anything like that. Like, you guys are genuinely just people that I'm friends with or that I just like haven't met yet. And I don't know, it's just so cool to have people like all around the world like being able to interact with you guys, and just, I don't know, I'm so amazed by it every single day, and I'm just beyond grateful. So and usually about halfway through my workout I take my amino acids, and I am taking the Amino Action by Reaction Nutrition in the Island Breeze flavor. It is literally phenomenal. Like, if you like pineapple, coconutty, like pina colada-y like flavors, it is just ridiculous. Like, I've never had aminos taste so good in my life. And the reason I dome it, like I just do the scoop and like put it in my mouth and then just drink water instead of doing like a shaker cup during my workout, is because I like it to hit my system as fast as possible. So that's what I feel works best for me during my workouts. Outside of my workouts, like I will like make either like a slushie out of it, or I'll actually like drink it. But like during my workouts, I just like to, you know, have it and feel it and be good to go and well recovered during my workout. And amino acids are honestly like my staple when it comes to like supplementation. Like, if I had to choose anything to stick to for the rest of my life, I would literally choose amino acids, just because I feel like they're really important. Most aminos do give you glutamine also, which the reaction's amino action gives you 5 grams of glutamine. Glutamine is also really important for recovery. I am really excited to be sponsored by this company because I genuinely do love their products, and I do take their products, and I just very much so like all of their ingredients, and the fact that, you know, they don't give you a lot of unnecessary fillers in any of their products, or things that you just don't really need that aren't going to benefit you. And all their products do exactly what they say they're going to do, and everything just tastes amazing too. Like, it's just amazing, and I'm so grateful to be part of it, you guys. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying out some of their supplements. And just to give you guys like a little update on where I'm at, I am not quite, but almost 2 weeks into leaning out, and I am a person that doesn't really care about the scale by any means, but I have weighed myself, and I would range. Like, before, when I first started, I would go from like 135 to even 140. Like, I would fluctuate in between there. And right now I'm like literally staying between like 134 to at the most like 136. Granted, probably a lot of that is water weight and stuff, because I have cut out a lot of foods and I'm not eating as much, like I'm not cheating as much throughout the week, which I didn't really before that much, but I'm like just narrowing it down a little more. And yeah, inches wise, like I mostly just care about the inches, so I have measured everything, and that's kind of what I mostly mostly go towards how I feel and how I look, and I don't try to be so hard on myself and, you know, base my progress on a number. So yeah, and I feel like right now, like the most I'm noticing like differences is honestly in my midsection, like my waist, and like seeing a little bit, like I mostly see like my top 2 abs, a tiny bit of oblique action, but mostly in my waist, you guys. Like, I feel, if I'm being completely honest, I think just genetically I am more well off in my waist. And I mean, I definitely never had like that hourglass look before, but I think obviously like building your legs up gives the illusion of a smaller waist, 1, and 2, like I think just genetically I just don't really carry as much fat in my midsection, which I'm not complaining about at all. Like, I'd much rather carry it in my arms and my back than in my stomach. So yeah, I've definitely noticed, you know, mostly like leaning out in my stomach area, and then I know that my back and my arms are gonna be like the last to go, the last to lean out, because my legs, like, I mean, obviously I have a little bit of fat in my legs, but I mostly carry it in my upper body. So yeah, honestly, this is just something that is fun for me, you know, seeing what my body is capable of. I'm not being super strict or super hard on myself, or, you know, it's not like I'm prepping for a show or anything. Like, I'm just doing this because I just want to, and I feel like the time is right. You know, I've been bulking for 9 months, and I just want to see what I look like leaning out a little bit. So I'm having fun with it. I'm not putting myself through any mental stress. So yeah, that is pretty much going to conclude the video, you guys. This workout was very short, honestly, mostly just volume and focusing on that isolation and mind to muscle connection. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series and enjoying these videos. Definitely leave suggestions for what you want to see, as always, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for your support.